Welcome to Warhammer 40k Darktide. Here's the single most controllable build in the game. It's a Psyker build. If I had to name it, I'd call it the Budget Palpatine. For those looking for a TLDR, here's the pips. To start off with, we want to grab Warp Expenditure and Battle Meditation. They work well to give off a fair bit of survivability, for a Psyker at least. Next, we grab our Smite and the 2 side upgrades to increase spread and effectiveness. Wildfire is going to be used for both damage and toughness generation. Psykinetics is good for our Shriek cooldown. The rest over here is completely unimportant, except for Soul Drinker. It buffs Wildfire to grant us more toughness. For Aura, we can either grab Crit or the cooldown. Both are just really good here. One with the Warp is great for survivability. We grab Shriek as it lets us drop our peril when needed, which means less downtime on our shocks. It also doesn't interrupt the channel when we cast it. We grab the first pip off of it for lower peril generation. We don't need any of the ones after it. Solidity is nice. It also reduces the downtime of our lightning. When coupled with Empiric Resolve, our lightning becomes more active than not. That's it for the keynotes. The rest are yours to spend however you please. If you want more damage on the build, you can also do an alternative build by using Empowering Psionics and the pips leading up to it. But just that, your damage will go up by around 50%. At the cost of the lightning's uptime, which is why I don't recommend it as much, because lightning uptime is king here. Equipment. Both weapon slots are rather open. I generally run it with the Devil Claw Sword, as the parry is fantastic for surviving after mistakes, and it's generally good to combo with the knockdown from the lightning. Blaze Sword is also fantastic. Honestly, I would choose either of those two. But, you know, it's open, take what you want. For a ranged weapon, I generally do Lightning Staff for the high damage, and it means double lightning, which I think fits the Palpatine theme we seem to be going for. You can also go with Void Blast Staff or a gun if you want. Anything with a high damage capability, as this will be our primary for bosses. Trinkets, we want toughness, and a wound. The wound gives extra muck-up space. Secondary rolls should be ability cooldown, toughness, and HP. Our lightning is good at preventing damage, so the more we can keep it up, the better. Instead of HP, you can roll Corrupt Resist, especially if you're doing Maelstroms with gas or, you know, certain mission types, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, if you're doing those mission types, you know what you're doing. You don't need me to tell you what to roll in your trinket. Quick tips while playing. Your goal primarily is to save teammates HP and to group up mobs. The more mobs are grouped, the easier it is for your teammates to just delete them. If it won't form a new chain off the character, look away and then back at the enemy. That usually does it. You can actually dodge while casting. Use this to dodge attacks or to push through stun crowds, as the dodge gives you a little bit more push when going into enemies. There is a delay to stun crushers and other big guys. Don't let them too close before you start casting, or they will hit you. The Blessing of Nurgle Maelstrom modifiers make those who are blessed immune to stun from Smite. These minions are way too hard for us. Honestly, I just avoid that modifier completely. The damage of Smite is butt. Anything that's immune to stun needs to be shot with a staff or gun. When you release Smite, it knocks some of the smaller guys over. You can combo this into melee hits to kill small groups really quickly. That's all. Hope you enjoy the build. If you want a guide on anything, drop a comment saying what. These are fun to make, and I'm open for ideas, really. That's it. Bye.